Let's talk about communication. Communication is an incredibly important part of the workplace, and there's a lot of different ways you can go about it. For example, let's say that person A has some information they need to get across. They need to tell it to person B, person C, and person D. There's a lot of different ways that person A can go about this, one of which is talking. When person A tries to communicate using talking, he's going to communicate individually with each person he needs to get the information across to. Now, at a basic level, talking works very well, but you can run into a couple of different problems. For example, let's say that person A is only free from 11 to 12. Person B is only free from 12:30 to 1. Person C is only free from 2 to 2:45, and person D from 4 to 4:30. At what point are these people going to get together and talk about what person A needs to get across? They can't because their schedules don't overlap. When it comes to talking, sometimes there just is no time to talk. So let's look at a different type of communication. Email. When it comes to email, we're going to start again with the example of person A having the information. Person A can send this information simultaneously to person B, C, and D, and they will all receive it in their inboxes. This works very well, and it eliminates the problem that talking presents because you don't have to be available for the information to make it to your inbox. Although, there is still another problem that comes up with email. Let's say that person B, C, and D each have their own reply to person A, and each reply contains different information. In order to get all of this different information to everybody else, they'll need to reply every possible way. Everyone will end up with all of the information, and for the moment, it can be easily sorted through. Unfortunately, as the email chain continues to develop, soon the information becomes so lost and so jumbled that it becomes nearly impossible to sift through it all. Email is bad. Not because it doesn't work, but because it can get really hectic and hard to sift through. Which brings us to social networking. Here's how social networking works. Each person has their own wall. A person A for example, can post information on their wall, and it will show up on everyone else's wall. This is how social networking works at a very basic level. And the best part about this is that person B, if they have a response, can respond, and it will show up as a reply on everyone's wall. Now let's say that person C has a completely different topic to start up. It won't get lost in the jumble of posts. It will show up completely separate from the first post and any replies to that first post that person A made. As the chain of correspondence progresses in a social networking, you can see each post kept separate of each other post, and any replies to any given post kept separate of the posts that come after it. That way, whenever you need to find a specific piece of information, you can get right to what you're looking for very fast. So let's go over what social networking has. Social networking is fast. It's organized. It's easy to use, and overall, it's a good thing. Now, of course, there are a lot more things you can do with social networking, but those will have to be saved for a later time. Thank you.